Let's see. All right. I think we are. It's happening. Okay, I'm going to abandon Facebook. And I'm here with you on Zoom. And we'll see what happens. It's working. Okay, fantastic. All right. So welcome, everybody. All right. Yeah, I think we are. It's happening. Okay, so there is. Okay, I'm going to abandon Facebook. And I've got a feedback. And I'm. Okay. Okay. So we're coming again to do some Tandava in these turbulent times. It's the medicine of making love to the unknown. This is what Tandava really is to start befriending the unknown, to become really comfortable, to have no ground under your feet, no sense of space around you. It's when we become used to let go of all our familiarity. And when we let go of everything that we know, then we are making love to the unknown. And so in the lovemaking, we often use this word because we call for totality in lovemaking. And so to meet Tandava is a practice that wants to invite you to be totally present with all that you don't know yet, with all the truths that are potential in you that you haven't met yet. And totally present with availability instead of fear, with attraction, with warmth, with curiosity, with fascinating wonderment. This is the school of fascinating wonderment. Remember, we always go back there. And so fascination is a curiosity to move towards, and wonder is the feminine that surrender. When I'm fascinated about something, I penetrate. I want to know more about it. It's piercing curiosity, the discovering. You want to enter that attraction. And the wonderment is no speech beyond words, beyond intellect. It's complete awe. The body just surrender and open to receive that which I was curious about, that now is blasting me open. So to use the language of the Tandava, we would say, explode my body into space until there is no more body, there is no more mind. There is just this wonderment, this awe, this orgasmic bliss, the cosmic endless orgasm, vibrating and quivering as the universe, not even with the universe, but as the universe itself. There's no more me wanting to join the cosmos and co-create with the cosmos. I am it. We become that which we had attention for, curiosity, fascination. The one that I am. If you want to know the truth about yourself, then the wonderment will be bathing in that which you are and have always been. That finally, it's not even coming to meet you, but you realize and you are completely immersed by it. So no more language. So this is how we make love to the unknown, is the invitation for today, for the rest of your life, for every moment. And at time it is scary. You know, it's like the first time you make love with someone you've just met or you don't know so well. It is unnerving, it's scary, because you want them to like you. And I found inside of me also, when I want to know reality, I wonder if reality is going to like me, this one that is moving towards that. If Shiva is going to receive me. And that, of course, is my ego that thinks still is attached to this idea of me, that there is someone here and that is not Shiva already. How can Shiva not receive me? He created me out of its desire. And so when I rest in that which my being deeply knows, and then more of me shows up, because I really want to be seen fully. It's what everybody ultimately wants, is to be found. In the depth of me, is to be found, to be seen, to be received, to be held, to be celebrated. And in the tantric tradition, when we get there, we do it becoming the celebration itself. So when we do the Tandava, my invitation is to really release your body into space and allow all the movement to be absolutely spontaneous in a way that entices you. That you, the ego sitting here, thinking is doing anything, drop in complete wonderment, taken by the sound, my voice, even my guidance, just like a song coming through. Take what moves you and drop what doesn't work for you. Don't get stuck into the mind. And when I was training in classical Indian dance in my 30s, wow, so almost 20 years ago already, I trained for about 10 years, and I remember there was a lot of pressure in doing it right. The dance is really demanding, the body posture very taxing to the body, and it's a hard dance onto the body, or it can be. And so I was taking it the hard way, because, you know, I always demanded more from me, from my body, expected brilliancy, impeccable performance. I've always been, in that time, I was very masculine in the approach with my expression. And there was a lot of physical pain. And of course, I was never good enough. I was in constant comparison to my teacher, the other dancer that practiced for many, many years before me. And and so there was this piece that I needed to constantly improve. Until one day, someone suggested that I might just do what the dance it's meant to be, which is the, sorry, I'm going to put my reminder on silent. I hear it beeping. Okay, not disturb. Okay. Suggest that I'll dance for God, or the gods, or the one God I want to choose. And that's what the original dance was designed for. The dancer was a temple dancer, and every temple is dedicated to a god, which is an aspect of reality. And the dancer makes prostration and offer herself, her body is the erotic offering. The earthly connection is to bring the God into the earthly plane, is to bring the expression of the vibration of that particular expression of reality to meet us, human, to come and merge with humanity, to come and make love with humanity, to penetrate us so we can celebrate our ultimate vibration.
Belle,
yeah,
there's a big lag. I don't know if others are experiencing it. I think Alex also.
No, I don't have a lag. I'm good.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm experiencing a lag in your voice.
what does it mean? Time? Maybe it's your connection. Sarah, it's also good. Okay, if everybody is good, I assume maybe, okay, there's something with your, sorry about that. There'll be a recording on Facebook this time. You can watch it again. And so the dancer ultimately is dancing for God. And so when I began really dancing for God and God was in front of me, receiving me, the opposite suddenly happened, the opposite of what I was doing. Instead of thinking I was never good enough, suddenly my brilliancy came up because I imagined Shiva right there in front of me, receiving my dance. And because he knows everything about me, because he lives inside of me, is there anything I can hide from him? There was nothing more absurd than that. So that's my invitation. I'm gonna close some window here. To really have this intimate relationship right now, today, with God, however he, she, it meet you, and give all of yourself. Show your hidden parts, show your fear, offer your fear. You know, really bring it to the altar that is your body. And let this experience really take you in complete awe and wonderment. You have the curiosity already because you're showing up today. And so you've done your masculine linear work to arrive in time and sit here and do your linear, your curiosity, your homework perfectly right, so you can show up into the wonderment. And whatever arises in you, even if it's painful, meet it with wonderment and awe. And allow this practice to really clean you and clear you of all the distress that maybe has been building in this particular unique time we're living, that goes in waves of perhaps fear and excitement and loneliness and connection. It's big, it's rich. And so really feel all you're feeling and offer the totality of yourself, completely transparent, to this altar, so the divine can purify you and you can come anew, so that Tandava can make you new. So if you haven't yet, everybody, you can close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. You are all been muted, so you don't have to worry about making too much sound. Let your breath caress your body. Wash this altar, your body as this temple, and use your breath as the water, the bucket of water that you're throwing onto the temple floor to clean up, wash up, and see what's surface, who are the people that are still, the voices that are still sitting in the temple, and invite them to be listened today, the ones that are not willing to leave, so that you can really listen what they have to say. Eyes closed. Look inside. Allow the eyes to focus on the blackness behind the closed eyelid. And notice it's not so black, actually. The darkness behind your closed eyes is not flat. There is light coming through the darkness, specks of light shape. And allow your eyes to really focus there, supported by the sound. Let it relax your body. There is nothing to look at really, but just to allow this wonderment, the fascination to look into the darkness, curiosity, and then the awe to see what it appears. It is also the dance of the darkness, of the light, intrinsic in the darkness. Let your breath drop your center of gravity in your hips, really low. Your sex, your perineum, heavy against the floor, embodying. And if you like, you can imagine yourself sitting in a temple somewhere that inspires you. Allow your body to undulate to the sound. Undulate the spine. The back of the neck. Connecting the tailbone. The back of the neck, sense the connection, this string of pearls that is your spine, each vertebra a white shining pearl. Find freedom in the spine, flexibility, breath. Breathe in the spine. Mouth at the top of the spine, open, relax. Sex at the bottom of the spine, open, relax. Hip bones connected to the jaw. Relax your jaw. You can put some faces if you want. Release tension, everything that separates you from becoming God. Be one with, be it. Resistance. Resistance sits in the joints. So invite all your joints to be breathed. I don't know if this is grammatically correct. Breathe into all of your joints, your knees, your ankles, even if you're sitting. Just go there with your breath. Shoulder blade, each and every vertebra is a joint. There is a space in between each and every vertebra. Allow the sound, the breath to claim that space in between your vertebra. Elbows, reaching to your finger. Also, they are joined. Space in between the digits. And if the mind can completely focusing the mind through your eyeball into the dark space behind your closed eyelid, and let your curious mind to look for discoveries. What can you see? What can you discern? And your minds will be busy there while the sound will take care of your body. In between your mouth and your sex, it's your human heart. Hence your human heart. Breathing. Expanding all direction with every breath. Sense your heart touching the space in front, behind, sideways. So engorged with your divine humanity that it keeps expanding all directions, just like the universe does. How much love can you spend? Truly. How much love are you willing to feel love is not always pretty, but is always liberating from your apparent limits. Liberates your resistance to love more. So in this moment, love more. Love yourself sitting in this temple alone, having a solo conversation with God, a conversation that has no words, perhaps more similar to a love making, the divine, whatever that is for you, source, energy, existence, creation, Devi. It doesn't matter. Sense that. Sense God. It hasn't got a name, really. Sense it with your expanding heart, throbbing with your humanity. And as you know, with the Tandava, whenever you feel ready or you desire, so you stand up. You don't wait for me to tell you, or you don't. It's your dance. You know what to do. It's the unknown is guiding your dance. Let it. Take instruction from your intuition. Visualize your heart swelling up all directions like a red, crimson, ruby red balloon, expanding all directions and lifting you up, levitating you, rising you into space. Your heart expanding all direction like a balloon, taking off, making you light, taking you into space, slowly rising from the temple ground. And as you're rising up, you're losing density in the body. As you're rising into space, your body begins to float like you are in the depth of the ocean. The space surrounding you is holding you, is carrying you, it's lifting you, it's supporting your expansion. The body is completely relaxed. It trusts. The body is in love. Space. The body has no curiosity. Really give yourself to the sound and keep floating. Higher and higher through the temple roof. Maybe you just traverse it because you become so transparent. Maybe the temple has no roof. It's a completely open space for your divine worship. And as you go higher, meet the sky, the cosmos. Sense the cloud with your soft hands, relaxed fingers. Stroking the wind, the rainbows. Watch your body become of rainbow nature as you traverse the rainbow. Becoming of the same nature of reality. Your legs are light. Your feet are stepping in the clouds. Dance of the Dakini. Transparent light. And watch your body expand. Sense your skin becoming transparent. Sense your body let the sound vibrate you same side of the universe. No separation. You are solar system inside your body. Inside your breathing mouth. The planet dancing as your internal organs tasting the unlimited nature of your being, Akanda. Unlimited is another word for divine. What is unlimited belongs to the realm of divine. Taste your unlimited nature. unlimited empty space. You are meeting reality in naked awareness. Nowhere to hide. The content of your being offered, merging with the content of reality. Purified by the expansion of this dance. Purified by your expansion. It's becoming intuitively aware. No part of yourself hiding. There's nowhere to hide. There's no one here doing anything. It's the absolute endless nothingness. Let your body be completely free. Sense your unlimited, free nature. True freedom feels like love. Love feels like an expansion of your essential self in all directions. There is no choice, no preference, just an endless pouring of presence. Breathing. If your body wants to, remember you can stand at any time. Also, you don't have to, you choose. If you're standing, make sure your knees are soft, bending, so your hips can really undulate. Open your sex to this outpouring of loving presence. Open endless kiss that traverses your whole being. Soften your lips, your tongue. Let your tongue to the tongue of seeking cut. Darting into space, the texture of freedom. Soften your fingers, your fingertips, tickling the whole of the universe, stroking stars and galaxies, orbs, nebula. Sense them in sense your body becoming everything you Visualize your heart as a red ruby. Shining red light. And that's all there is of your body. Red ruby light as your center. Your body is the body of the cosmos. It's all infused with divine mind that simply knows. Your whole being infused with divine mind. Sense that. Nothing to work out, nothing to plot, plan. Just pure knowing, dancing in this erotic meeting with all that exists. Visualize the idea you have of yourself, the body that you believe you are, the image of your identity, human identity. Visualize that one, that organism that carries the name you're identifying with. Visualize that one naked, dancing in the center of this red ruby. Visualize your human body naked, completely painted red, dancing in the center of this bright red light, exuding out of this ruby. And as you focalize all your present attention to this image, sense your body coming towards it, as if it's ruby, this red ruby has a magnetic force calling your cosmic body to shrink again slowly, from being the cosmos itself to becoming a form. If you can hold this double awareness of this body within the body underneath, this naked body made up by the will of your mind, dancing in this red ruby heart, pulling the edges of your being, whatever you call the eye, closer towards it, until you can see the edges of your skin shimmering as a transparent line in the dark blue of the night sky. And inside these edges is red ruby. And inside the ruby, your body forms in ecstatic dance, licking reality, drinking blood of reality, drinking your own heart, being fed by the essence of your humanity. Make your humanity a resource for your force. And stay with the dance. The dance is always underlying everything. You don't need the music to float into the dance of your true nature. And I'm gonna play you a song, a Sanskrit song. Is the song that the mother of Buddha sang to him as an infant, as a baby in her lap, as he was embodying his form. She would sing this song reminding him, where does his form come from? The origin of his true form. May he always imbibe his true form into his human form, to merge into this lovemaking of this two polarity, finite and infinite. And as I'm playing you this song, try travel where you need to, and keep visualizing your body form shrinking back from the cosmos until it becomes your skin, creating a glowing edge around your human body, sitting right here or standing right here, wherever you are, in your room that is also a temple. And this form that inside still has a red ruby heart, and inside the heart, the form that you willed for yourself that is dancing in ecstatic joy, feeding from your humanity, the divinity of your humanity. As your heart ascends into divine descent into the heart, and you are meeting in the middle of this lovemaking, which is absolutely unknown. And you dance your own unknown and resource from your source. No one can teach you this.
शुद्धोऽसि बुद्धोऽसि निरञ्जनोऽसि संसारमाया परिवर्जितोऽसि संसारस्वप्नं त्यज्य मोहनिद्रां मदालसोल्लापनुवाच पुत्रम् शुद्धोऽसि रेतात्तनतेऽस्ति नाम कृतं हि ते कल्पनयाधुनैव पञ्चात्मकं देहमिदं न तेऽस्ति नैवास्य त्वं रोदिषि कस्य हेतुः न वा भवान् रोदिति विश्वजन्मा शब्दोऽयमायाद्यमहीशसूनुं विकल्प्यमाना विविधैर्गुणैस्ते गुणाश्च भौताः सकलेन्द्रियेषु भूतानि भूतैः परिदुर्बलानि वृद्धिं समायान्ति यथेह पुंसः अन्नाम्बुपानादिभिरेव तस्मात् न तेऽस्ति वृद्धिर्न च तेऽस्ति हानिः त्वं कञ्चुकेशीर्यमाणे निजोऽस्मिन् तस्मिन् देहे मूढतां मा व्रजेथा शुभाशुभैः कर्मभिर्देहमेतन् मदादिभिः कञ्चुकस्तेऽपि नद्धा तातेति किञ्चित् तनयेति किञ्चित् अम्बेति किञ्चित् धैतेति किञ्चित् ममेति किञ्चित् न ममेति किञ्चित् त्वं भूतसङ्घं बहुमालपेता दुःखानि दुःखोपशमाय भोगान् Sukhaya janati vimudhacheta Tanyeva dukkhani punah sukhani janati vidvana vimudhacheta Yanam kshitau tatra gatascha deho dehe pichanyah purusho nivishta mamattvamurvyam nayatha tatasmin deheti matram batamudhatarsha Shuddhosi buddhosi niranjanosi samsaramaya parivarjitosi samsara swapnam tyajya mohanitram madala sola panuvacha putram madala sola panuvacha putram madala sola panuvacha putram Shuddhosi buddhosi niranjanosi Shuddhosi buddhosi niranjanosi Shuddhosi buddhosi niranjanosi
Gently bring your movement to a still, the last phase of the Tandava. Standing stillness, sitting stillness, lying down, and hold the vibration of your embodiment. Outer layer, inner layer, passionate, dynamic, throbbing, red, human heart at the essence of your form, the form you are taking in the world. Hold this vibration of finite and infinite in the one that you are right now. Your name, your gender identity, this human being navigating this world, living in the world. Hold the vibration of all the places where you have been so you can integrate it into this moment.
Yeah.
your breath as we begin, we end, and we begin again. And when you feel ready with your next exhale, you just open the eyes. Be present, be here. You've never went anywhere, and yet you were everywhere, and it's all true, and it all lives inside this organism simultaneously. This is the practice of the Tandava. So it's 12:05. If anybody needs to leave at 12 o'clock, this is a good time to go. And if you have a few more minutes to be with us, I would like to do something together, but I'm gonna stop the live recording first on Face Stop Live Stream.